Ash Ketchum has a lot of strong Pokemon. His Pikachu is, of course, his ace, and has the most experience. His Charizard has a special training area, his Infernape has a deadly blaze ability, his Greninja has the Ash Greninja form, and so on. They all stand out in their own ways. But there's one Mon in his team which stands out in a more underrated way, and that Mon is none other than Sceptile. In this video, I'll be talking about the rise of Ash's Sceptile from being a loner with no grass moves whatsoever to taking down legendaries. So let's get started. So Ash caught his Trico after helping it to save its old tree home. At the start, Trico was very introverted, aloof, calm, and cold, and had a stupidly high amount of pride. And this pride is what caused its evolution to both a Growl and a Sceptile. Ash's Trico slash Growl was a pretty good team member and really helped out in clutch moments, but its performance was rather inconsistent, mainly due to Ash's stupid decisions. Some of its major victories were against Brawly's Hariyama, Winona's Altaria, the Charizard and Kulawa in the league in a double team battle with Lily, and Katie's Warren, while some of its major losses were against Roxanne's Geodude due to not knowing any grass type moves, Flannery's Torkoal, Juan's Loudisc, of all things, and Tyson's Metagross. However, the place where it truly evolved, no pun intended, was at the Kanto Battle Frontier. Ash's Growl unexpectedly developed feelings for a Meganium, and after being rejected, it had a heartbreak. Similar to Ishigami from Kaguya-sama, and when Team Rocket attacked the Meganium, it forcefully evolved itself to protect it, but couldn't use any moves due to the heartbreak. It might seem like a stupid and shallow thing at first, but Sceptile truly was in pain. Eventually, however, after a lot of practice, it finally relearned all of its moves and saved Ash and Pikachu from Team Rocket. After that, there was no looking back. It took down Spencer Shiftry and Claydol, and tied with Maze Blaziken in a contest, even though the latter clearly had a type advantage. And then came the moment where it truly showed everyone its true capacity. Ash was fighting against Tobias, an extremely strong trainer who was destroying everyone with his flippin' Darkrai of all things. With 3 of his Pokemon knocked out and the chips down, Ash brought out a reliable Mon which could take care of the situation. It was none other than his Sceptile. At the start of the battle, Sceptile kept missing its moves and got hit by an Ice Beam, and then a Dark Void which put it to sleep. As the Darkrai used Dream Eater, Sceptile sensed that it needed to wake up and heard Ash's voice calling out to it. So it snapped out of the void and did what no one thought that it could do. Not even me. That's right. It took out the legendary Mon, a Mon that was considered undefeatable until that moment. Literally a symbol of darkness. It was like Tsukishima blocking Ushijima, which is my favorite anime moment of all time, by the way. Not only that, but it also caught up to a flippin' speed form Deoxys. This really shows how much Ash's Sceptile, a rather normal Pokemon on his team, has evolved. Number 1. Anyone has the potential to become the best. As we can see from the example of Ash's Sceptile, it wasn't as consistent or overpowered as some of his other Pokemon, but it really pulled through in tight situations when Ash needed it to. Just like that, any person in this world has the potential to become the best at least one thing, whatever it may be. Number 2. You are nothing but a product of your habits. Like some other mons in Ash's team, the Sceptile improved solely because of its atomic habits, because of the efforts that it put in every single time. It literally transitioned from being just any other mon to almost legendary tier with god tier speed and attack. Note that after evolving into a Sceptile, it only lost to 2 legendaries and nothing else. That's the power which all human beings have as well. And that's the level that even the most mediocre of human beings can reach to if he or she is truly disciplined enough to put those efforts daily. Number 3. Never let go of your pride. Pride is not the same thing as arrogance. When you're proud, you truly value yourself and your abilities and your achievements, just like Ash's Sceptile. So never let go of that pride, which provides you the sense of who you truly are and what level you truly are at. Number 4. In order to be reliable, you don't need to be the best, but you just need to do your best. Again, exactly what Ash's Sceptile did. and you can too. Don't focus on being the best among your peers, but focus on how you can do your best and what you think you can do that no one else can as good as you. Even if you feel like you're not extremely good at anything and rather average, find something which you're relatively good at and keep on improving in that area. Eventually, you'll get the returns that you want to. Number five, be reliable in your own way. It's important to diversify your skills and talents, but what's more important is to focus on what you have the most and which features of yours are the most developed. In the case of Ashes Sceptile, it was mainly speed and also power to a certain extent. Similarly, it can be anything for you, which you're the best at: logical thinking, imagination, persuasion, abstract thinking, physical strength, whatever it may be, and use it to become reliable in your own way. So yeah, overall, it was really nostalgic to cover the journey of Ashes Sceptile, especially since I could relate to it the most, and it's my favorite mon of all time. Ah, so yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video as well and learned something valuable. Thanks for watching.